Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. Here's Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh.
Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there for a called strike one. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Melky Cabrera is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-1. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
The second
coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Albert Almora.
Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second.
Here's Chris Bryant now. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, batting at an even 400. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Anthony.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. High in the air out to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with 1, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to...
Oh, no, that looked to me like it hit him in the head. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
0-2. Here it is.
That's outside.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that. So coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Dickerson.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Line drive to center field. Almora patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Josh Bell the next to hit. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's 1 for 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The count now at 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off
He's ready for his
Cubs.
first at-bat of this early season contest.
Wilson.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Batting 7. The second baseman.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Here's Jason Hayward now. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's got 8 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Down go the Cubs on just 4. Now at the plate, Colin Moran. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Fouled off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
In the air out toward right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike.
2 strikes.
And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. But no chance to recover. Kramer is on at first after the strikeout.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 39.
Pitcher, Chad Kuhl, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
That's inside.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Kuhl leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jose Quintana, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Albert.
Now in the box, Albert Almora. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Frazier moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about...
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Dickerson going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. No damage done after the... Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Ball one.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2
Those
strikes,
0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
2-2 to Adam Frazier. The 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
0-2.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Cabrera at second. Frazier on at first with nobody out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Francisco.
In now, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and it's fouled away.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Here's the first pitch to him, and he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. 2 runs are in. Long throw to third. And he is in at third as he clears the bases with a triple.
Well, guys, there's an old saying about playing with matches. Certainly put himself in a tough spot with the bases loaded there.
Yeah, and I mean, he's not only playing with matches, he's
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Kramer is certainly a versatile middle infielder playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, normally the transition from second base to shortstop goes the other way around, but this guy has such a strong arm. I don't see it being any problem for him to put his foot in the ground, backhand something in that 5-6 hole, and throw a strike to first base.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Striding in, Chad Kuhl, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. This one skied out toward right. Hayward has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the set. Leading off the inning, Javier Baez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Up next for the Cubs.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's got it to Frazier at the bag. On to first, and it's another double play. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
The center fielder.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Into the box now, Melky Cabrera. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall.
Let's slow this one down and take another look.
Now
Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
2-2 the count. Cabrera, the runner at third. Frazier at second with one away. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting. The catcher.
First pitch on its way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Bell. 0-1 the count. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lifted in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
It'd be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
Hayward.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason Hayward. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Hayward, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. Kramer ranges back and he has it for out number 2. Victor Caratini will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Caratini.
No runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Behind 0-2 now. Fast. Ball well outside. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
He's set, and the pitch. Pushed softly over toward the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Third baseman.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. In there, and it's 0-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Colin Moran becomes the first out of the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
The pitcher, number 39.
He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Cedeno has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And gone into the right field bleachers.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Batting, left fielder, Kyle.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Moran is under it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher, Wilson Contreras. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled
Now
right there, but he was
second
able to keep
baseman.
his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Go, Brett.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second.
Now
They're
batting,
piling up
right
the hits
fielder.
on the day, but so far,
Jason.
not many runs to show for it.
Yeah,
Whoa.
definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Starling Marte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball
Starling.
1 to start the at-bat.
Marte.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam
Now
fastball
batting.
running away
The right
from him
fielder.
at the plate. So he
LP.
does the smart thing,
Cabrera.
not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Oh, and he misses it. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things
Second
up where we left off, Adam Frazier. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Ready with another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Bryant is there, 1 away.
Now batting. The left
So
fielder.
here's the cleanup
Corey.
hitter, Corey Dickerson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the
Now
play.
batting.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided.
Cervelli.
Carl Edwards Jr. enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try
Now
to keep the
pitching
deficit
Edwards.
right where it is.
Number 6.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Jr.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1
Now
away.
batting. The first baseman. Josh.
That's what we
Bell.
refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in. He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward has a read on it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Bryant in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. David Bote is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
David Bote.
Oh, and he misses it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The center
And now
fielder,
back to the
number
leadoff
5.
spot in the Cubs lineup.
Albert.
Stepping forward, Albert Almora. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Melky will make the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box,
The
Chris
first baseman,
Bryant. He's got a hit in
Red.
3 at-bats to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Line to the right side. Cabrera is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down goes. Digging in to try it again, Chad
Leading off
Kuhl.
for Pittsburgh.
And an opportunity
The
here
pitcher,
for a
number
4th
39.
plate appearance here this
Chad
afternoon, and you have
Kuhl.
to say he's really earned it. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
Now
Ready with
batting.
the first
The
pitch.
center
Here it
fielder,
comes.
Starling.
And that misses inside 1-0.
Marte.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Here's the
Melky
first pitch to him.
Cabrera.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap
Up
it
next
the
for
other
the
way
Pirates.
for a single.
The second baseman, Adam.
Stepping in now,
Frazier.
Adam Frazier. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed. And for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The batter.
He comes set.
The
Here's
left
the
fielder.
0-0 pitch.
Corey.
And a high
Dickerson.
strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without.
Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out. And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting. Catcher.
Ready for another
Francisco
shot now.
Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Up next for the Pirates.
First
The
pitch
first
on its
baseman.
way.
John.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball.
Bell.
Strike 1. On the ground to the right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Pittsburgh. The third baseman.
Lifted the other
Mound.
way to left center.
Moran.
Schwarber is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left.
Leading off for the Cubs. The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about
The
the triple,
batter,
but I
number
know
9.
how managers
Shortstop,
thinking. He's in the dugout
Javier.
wishing that triple would have come when some
Javier.
guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
A bouncer to the left side. Kramer fields it cleanly, and this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
Now batting.
So one gone here in the Chicago eighth, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. The windup and the 0-1. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. Kramer is there. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. Liner towards second, and that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, into the box now, Kevin Kramer. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 39.
So stepping in, Chad Kuhl. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. High in the air out to center field. Almora is there, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 6.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Starling Marte. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. Here's Melky Cabrera. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box, Adam Frazier. And that's in there. Base hit. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Up next for Pittsburgh. The left
looking to minimize the damage here. Too high, 1-0.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Michael Feliz is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
45.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Bote. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
The center fielder.
Striding in once again, Albert Almora. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he's safe.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. Bounced softly in front of the plate. A tag for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
The first baseman,
Cubs are down to their final out now. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is Marte, and it's gone into the bleachers.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Standing in now, Javier Baez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. 14-5, the final totals in this one.